What's up, Sagittariuses? Welcome to Magic and Makeup. I'm going to do a weekly tarot reading for you guys. And keep in mind, these readings may not resonate for all of you because they are general readings for the collective. If they do, great. But if they don't, please check out your rising, your Venus sign, and your moon sign. There's most definitely going to be messages for you there. Also, I want you to keep in mind that I could be reading about your person or I could be reading about you. Roles can be reversed, especially if you are a cross watcher. All right, Sag. So give me just a minute here while I absorb the energies from your cards. We have the past, present, and future energies here. So give me just a moment so I can sort of see what I see, feel what I feel, and hear what I hear. So in the past energy, I feel like something here needs to come to an end with the World card. And it's like you're walking away from something ending. You're walking away from realizing that nothing's going to be stable for you unless you face what needs to end. That's my cat, by the way. So, shh. Sorry. So, I just fed her too. So I feel like you need to understand that there is something here that you need to face, and you're not, it needed to end. Either it did end or it needed to end. But it's like you didn't want to face it. You know, you see how your back is turned? It's like there's a new opportunity to be vulnerable, to be at one with the universe, and you're like, nope, I'm going to head toward a cliff instead. It's like you're kind of foolish about something. And when these first cards came, when these cards came out, they were in reverse. Now, typically, I do not read in reversals, but I do think it is significant when they do pop up in reverse. The fact that the Ten of Pentacles here is in the past energies also is sort of representing a cycle that needed to come to completion. 10 is the end of a cycle, 1 through 10, etc. You start something else. So I feel like in the past, there's definitely some sort of stability, some sort of family situation, some sort of relationship, could be a marriage that needed to come to a close. In your current energies, you get the Sun, the Hierophant, and the Three of Wands. So it's like you're strategizing and you're like waiting for illumination to come from the universe. It's like you're waiting for divine intervention or something, or like a sign from the universe that, okay, yeah, now it's a good time to make my decision or to take action on a certain thing. When the sign comes from inside of you, you know, sometimes the universe doesn't work like that. If you ask for a sign and manifest it, you can get a sign, but you need to pay attention to what those are. Just because it's not perfectly packaged and tied up with a nice bow on it doesn't necessarily mean it's not a sign. You know what I'm saying? So like, but things are coming into balance, you know. Things are being illuminated. Your heart is being paid attention to. You are finding a source of divinities, a source of balance within yourself, and it's like you're waiting for things to kind of smooth out. You know, you're looking at your ships, you're looking at what you've built on the seas, and you're kind of waiting for your bounty to arrive. And in your future energies, it's like you want to celebrate that, celebrate what's gone well, leave behind what hasn't gone well, and then move toward emotional fulfillment. So I do see that there are signs in here where you have an opportunity for emotional beginnings, possibly a new beginning in love. But that requires you to leave behind something that's cold, something that does not serve you. And you need to celebrate the fact that that's not necessarily a bad thing. It might be painful, but it doesn't mean it's bad. So I want to clarify the World card here for you, Sag. You know, what truth do you need to see? What cycle needs to come to an end, or what cycle needs to be begun? Okay. So for the World card and your past energies here, you get the Wheel, which is, again, very similar to the World. So you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So I think you need to get balanced and see the opportunity and learn about the passion that's right in front of you that is giving you an opportunity in love. You get the Two of Cups here. This is a very intrinsic, passionate, you know, synergistic type of relationship that's very emotionally fulfilling. Again, that's what we see with the Ace of Cups here. But you need to come into balance with what you know, with who you are, and learn about what drives your passion. And not turn away from that. This is more about you getting in alignment with yourself. Not necessarily about acting for the benefit of other people. You know, because that can be codependent. So I would say pay attention to that. Let's clarify the Three of Wands here. In your current energies, planning, strategy, the Hierophant, the Sun card. All right. So clarifying the Three of Wands specifically in your current energies, you get the Hangman, the Page of Cups, and the Death card. Yeah. So you need to go within. You need to start seeing things from other people's perspectives and not just your own. You need to kind of see things in a different way. You need to sort of get in touch with your heart and realize that there's something in it that makes you take flight. We literally have a pig with wings. So I think you need to kind of get in touch with whose hand you want to take, because in this card you see that he's got like a spirit hand that's connecting to like another hand off in the distance that like makes a heart, right? It's kind of, there's something here. There's somebody's hand you want to take. And I don't know if you're saying no to it or you're ending something so you can say yes to it, but we have the Death and Rebirth card here. So either you've said no to it in your current energies, or you're gonna say yes to it, but it's a bit unclear. So let's clarify that Death card. Let's clarify a clarification card. and see what we can, let's see what we see, Sag. Let's see what we see. Tell me about this death card. What do they need to know about this death card here? So you need to communicate. So you get the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So next steps, literally, 8, 9. So you definitely, the 8 of Wands is all about communication. It's about talking about what's real and what isn't. 9 of Cups, I see you very focused on your wealth, on your bounty, on your work. And you need to communicate what's real. Because you have a chest of gold here at your feet. So this is more about realizing that material fulfillment is great, and you have all these other things to celebrate, right? You got the 9 of Cups here. So you're looking at these 9 of Cups. It's like you're leaping from your bounty toward the things that make you happy. So I feel like you need to communicate to those around you about what that really is, who that is. Let's clarify your future energies. Let's clarify this 5 of Pentacles here, because that's not a particularly happy card. I feel like it has something to do with that death card. So we get the High Priestess, the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles here. So yeah, so you need to have a good talk with yourself and get in touch with your intuition. And you need to leave behind the past, the rocky, tumultuous sea that doesn't serve you. You need to move on from the things that you don't need to hold on to. And you need to balance the head and the heart within that, in the 3D. So it's not just thinking about something constantly and not doing anything about it. It's not just feeling so downtrodden or super happy about somebody, but then not doing anything about it. Like, you need to take action toward the things that you want. So let's, hello. It's like they really want to talk. That's quite a few. My bad. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups in your immediate future. Thank you. So in your immediate future, you have the 4 of Swords, the Temperance card, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's saying that you need to heal your heart. You need to pay attention to what is not serving you anymore. And just go within and give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to be patient with yourself, to make something new. You're the alchemist of your life, right? So it's also saying don't be defensive. Don't hold back your passion. Don't stand behind this, fence of boundaries that you could easily step over, but have boundaries at the same time. Have boundaries for yourself about what it is you want. Don't break other people's boundaries if they tell you to back off. Whatever it might be, have boundaries, but also respect others' boundaries, and you'll get there. Give yourself permission to to move through pain, to move through having to let something go with that death card there. So, all right, so let's get a self-compassion card for you. What else? Bring to mind a recent small frustration. Notice the sensations of the difficult emotions. Take a breath and then notice what, if any, other emotions may also be present in this moment. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was saying. You know, you need to give yourself permission to feel what it is you feel. You know, what's the truth of that? How are you going to create the life you want? It's not by hiding your emotions. It's not by putting them on the back burner, taking a pause. You know, communicate what you want. See things from other people's perspectives. Let go of what doesn't serve you, but don't turn your back on what is serving you either, just because it's not presented in a way that you recognize. So this is also about recognizing what emotions are there, what intuition is there guiding you toward emotional fulfillment. The High Priestess here. Follow your intuition. Those emotions and those signs are all signals to you about what that is. Okay, Sag. That's what I have for you. I hope this helps.